So I want you to visualize something. It's really important for you to always consider this. What if something suddenly happened and you lost access to your company Facebook account and you couldn't run ads anymore? You couldn't engage with maybe your millions of followers for a couple of months because Facebook customer support, especially right now with the pandemic, I have to say they're absolutely overwhelmed. There's so many cybersecurity issues and a lot of issues around Facebook ads. Um, don't worry, this pipeline's not going to be depending on Facebook. This pipeline that I'm going to be outlining for you today is Flywheel. So if some companies that host your social efforts are not working, then that's okay. You can still thrive. You can still be generating consistent leads without pieces of the puzzle. It's just that, like I mentioned before, all of the pieces of the puzzle have to be considered in order to make sure that your pipeline is really considering your short term and long term efforts. So I'm not going to get off track. Let me just let you imagine something so that I can get my point across. So, what if you lost access to your Facebook? You couldn't run ads anymore. You couldn't engage with your followers. What if your Instagram got shut down? Your social media pages, whether you like it or not, they're not owned company assets. You don't own your social media audience. It's actually a borrowed audience. So on Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, Pinterest, all of those audiences are actually borrowed from the platform that hosts it. It's the platform that actually owns those audiences. And you're putting so much effort into growing a fan base on all of these pages. You're investing so much time and resources, and a lot of the time, you're spending money on ads to build your following. So we really need to clear something up and take ownership of all of our efforts on social media. That's why I'm really suggesting that you build out a pipeline right away. So, if something was to happen to any of your social media platforms that you use to engage with your social audience, this should never have a detrimental effect on your business. If you invest your time in doing things properly, and if you're building out a flywheel, all encompassing pipeline, then you're going to be able to bounce back right away. Your audience also should never be invisible. So you should know exactly who they are, what they want, and what product or service it is that they desire from you.